Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is Pazel here again, and today we're going to read about David Bowie, and it's also a book on Little People Big Dreams series. Amazing, right? Written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara, illustrated by Anna Alburo. Anyways, let's start. Little David lived with his family in a tiny house on an ordinary street in London, but he had his own ideas that would take him to another world, or out of this world. At school, he loved music and dance classes. He had a real talent for singing, and his dance moves were from another planet. His teachers had never seen anything like this before. He spent hours listening to his brother's rock and jazz records. David was so inspired by the power of music that he started to write his own songs. David studied art, music, and design at school. Sometimes his teachers were not sure if he was a boy or a girl, but David was just delighted to be himself. One day, he got into a silly fight with his friend George, who punched him in the eye. That punch changed David's look forever and made him strangely magnetic. David and George remained friends and formed a group called the Conrad. The rest of the band was happy playing at weddings, but David wanted to become a star. He jumped from band to band looking for a chance, dreaming that one day all the lonely kids on planet Earth would sing his songs out loud. But David knew a great singer needed to be a great performer too. He decided to mix his music with the most spectacular outfits and dance moves ever seen on stage. David wrote a song about a lonely astronaut, and it became his first big hit. The whole world listened to his song the day man first walked on the moon. Next, David transformed into an alien rock star called Ziggy Stardust, the coolest space invader the whole world had ever seen. Just as Ziggy, he finally made it to superstardom. David wasn't sure where he was going from there, but he knew it wouldn't be boring. He kept reinventing himself, and that's what made him David Bowie. For more than 40 years, he kept exploring new galaxies filled with futuristic sounds. He inspired generations of fans to find their own voice and dare to be different. And by never being afraid of himself, little David became the most unique star who ever fell to Earth. David Bowie, born in 1947 and died in 2016. David Bowie was born David Jones in Brixton, London. From an early age, he loved to express himself through music, dance, and painting. His older brother, Terry, introduced him to music records, and David was hooked. He started to learn many instruments, including the saxophone. In 1962, his friend George punched him in the eye, which left him with a permanently dilated pupil. This made his eyes look like they were different colors. As his left pupil was so big, after a 4-month stint in hospital and multiple surgeries, George and David made up and formed their first band, the Conrads. They played weddings and small events, but David wanted to become a star. He left school at 16, deciding to take his musical career to the next level. He played with many bands and changed his name to David Bowie to stand out. Bowie went solo and his career rocketed. His songs became household tunes. His first hit, Space Oddity, was played on television over Apollo 11 moon landing. Bowie then imagined himself as a new character, Ziggy Stardust. He adopted a character with red quiff, face paint, and wild outfits. His song changes came to represent how David reinvented himself and his music. He was a style chameleon. His songs hopped across genres and were influenced by artists like Andy Warhol. From pop to rock, David continued to make music until he passed away from cancer in 2016. Many people thought that his last album, Black Star, was a final knowing gift to his fans in his lifetime. David made 26 albums, was entered into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and won the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. He left the world as one of the most iconic singer-songwriters of his generation. The end. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stories, and don't forget to subscribe and hit a like button if you like this video, and write some comments and the notification to suggest for more videos. Anyways, goodbye. See you in the next video.